Solubility is like, okay, solute and solvent everybody understand, right? What do you mean by solute and solvent? Solute is already like something which required in a smaller quantity, solvent something which required in a larger quantity. Okay, so when you mix solute into a solvent, right, suppose you have a sugar and a water. So once you mixed sugar into a water, right, what happened, you will get a clear solution, which means that sugar completely dissolve in a water. Okay, sugar is sugar completely soluble, or you can say dissolve in a water. So this is the you can say this is the capacity of a solute, right, which dissolve with the solvent. Now suppose if you have a stone, okay, are you able to dissolve stone in a water? No, na. So you can say that stone has zero solubility in water. Here what I am saying, that you are not able to dissolve solid into a water. Okay, you are able to dissolve only the solute particle which has a property, which has a capacity to dissolve in a water. So that is what we called solubility. Okay, so solubility is what it is defined as the maximum amount of solute, right, maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in a specified amount of solvent at a specific temperature. Okay, am I clear, everyone? A maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in a specified amount of solvent. Now suppose, take another example. Suppose you have a glass of water, right? In one glass of water, initially you have added 1 spoon sugar. Very easily 1 spoon sugar dissolve into a water. Okay, again in the same glass of water sugar solution, you add 1 more sugar solution. Okay, somehow that also dissolve. Okay, so now you have a sugar solution in which 2 spoon sugar and 1 glass of water. Again at that same solution, what you did, you just add 1 more spoon of sugar. Okay, so now what happened, it will take little time, ultimately it will also dissolve. Okay, but what happened when you start adding the 4th spoon of sugar into a water? Now your sugar is not going to dissolve in water, because now there will be no space between the water molecule to absorb that sugar particle. Okay, so what you can say, you can say that now the sugar is not going to be soluble in water. So what is solubility actually? Solubility is basically the maximum amount, the maximum capacity, or the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in a specified amount of solvent. Okay, solubility is the interaction between particles of solute and the solvent. So that we have already discussed in the beginning only, कि if the solute particle interact with the solvent particle, then only, okay, then only you will get sugar and water solution, then only that particle soluble into the water. So there must have what? Some interaction between those solute as well as solvent particle. So like suppose here solute plus solvent. Okay, so now suppose solute is what? Sugar. Solvent is what? Water. Solute C6H12O6, water H2O. So there must be interaction between C6H12O6 and water, right? Then only they will dissolve together, na? Okay, so this is what we say, that there must be interaction between the particles. The solubility of solid in liquid depends upon 2 factors. Okay, so further the solubility of solids in a liquid depend upon 2 factors. Solid in a liquid. Okay, so now what type of solution it is? it is solid in liquid. It is solid in liquid type of solution. Okay, so the solubility of solid in liquid solution depends upon two factors. What are the two factors? Nature of the solute and solvent, right? Also, it depends upon temperature. So basically, the solubility of any solid in a liquid depends upon two factors. Number one is the nature of solute and solvent. Number two is the temperature. All right. Again, the solubility of solid in liquid does not depend upon pressure. Okay, please remember the solubility of solid in liquid is independent of pressure.
अब एग्जाम की तैयारी को और बेहतर करने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें।